All right, so let's go ahead and jump into tonight's weather. First off, let's take a look at as you can see here, the broader picture here, and we do have some thunderstorms going on here across our region that we'll get to here. First off, starting with the Sioux Falls area, dry as of now, but as you can see, the radar picture is filled up west and south of Sioux Falls here. Let's turn on first off, let's look at the temps here right now. I do want to throw that on here. I'm not sure why it's still showing up. Temperatures right now, we got 59 in Sioux Falls, 64 down in Yankton, 68 down in Sioux City. Into Minnesota, 40s and 50s, 52 in the cities, 48 in Rochester, 52 as well in Marshall. And then down into Iowa, 50s and 60s, 57 in Mason City, 66 in Des Moines, and 61 in Davenport. And then down into Nebraska here. 59 in Grand Island, 61 in Omaha, and so the warmest spots on the map is kind of along this highway or Interstate 29 corridor from Sioux City down to Kansas. Looks to be the warmest spots right now. Radar picture, as you can see here, a lot of rain in this picture. Scattered rain out in western South Dakota. And it looks like there we go. So Rapid City currently is clear. However, north of Rapid, there is quite a few scattered rain showers going on here. North of Spearfish, up towards Faith, Eagle Butte, Bison, Mulbridge, and then a very heavy band of rain here from Martin over to Porcupine, Rosebud, White River, Oglala, Pine Ridge. There's some heavy rain just south of Phillip as well. Anytime you get those yellow and orange, red colors, that is some heavy rain. So a lot of beneficial rain out in western South Dakota. They need it. They definitely need the rain, as well as eastern South Dakota. Aberdeen radar. Let's take a look up there, northeastern South Dakota. Rain showers in north central South Dakota, Mulbridge, Gettysburg, Highmore. And Aberdeen area is clear right now, but as you can throw a loop on it, this rain is moving in a north direction, so it eventually will be impacting the Aberdeen area overnight into tomorrow. Same thing for the Sioux Falls area. Let's go back to the Sioux Falls area at this point. Now again, we're stationed in Sioux Falls area, for the Sioux Falls area, there is some rain that will be eventually making its way north into the Sioux Falls area overnight, and then really we're going to see rain tomorrow, Tuesday, and Wednesday. 3 days of rainfall, so a lot of beneficial rain will be coming our way. So that is good news. We need the rain. And then let's see, as we position down into Nebraska. Now, we do have a severe thunderstorm warning that is in effect here down in Nebraska. Dunning, Anselmo, Nebraska. This healthy line of strong to severe thunderstorms from Valentine down through Dunning, Broken Bow, down towards Lexington, and then kind of just down the line there to the Kansas border. This is a pretty healthy line of thunderstorms here. As you can see, that Boeing segment, it's definitely got a Boeing structure to it. Anytime you get that kind of structure on the radar picture, you got some good Boeing going on with this line of thunderstorms. Now, it is a severe line. It is a severe line of thunderstorms there. Severe thunderstorm warning here in effect. Let me pull up the counties for you guys here. We do have another warning, another severe thunderstorm warning just issued down in Nebraska. There also is a tornado watch that I'm going to pull up here for you guys as well. So let me read off this warning here for you guys. Let me see here. So it's this severe thunderstorm warning right here. So the counties involved here, severe thunderstorm warning out of North Platte, east central Logan County in west central Nebraska, northwestern Custer County in central Nebraska, southern Blaine County in north central Nebraska there until 11:15 Central Time here tonight. So another 13 minutes on that. So it says here, severe thunderstorm located 10 miles northeast of Arnold, Nebraska, moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. Hazards, 60-mile-per-hour winds and quarter-sized hail out of this storm. Locations impacted includes Myrna, Anselmo, Dunning, Victoria Springs, Milburn, Linscott, Pleasant Hill, and Milldale. And then that tornado watch remains in effect as well until 1 a.m. for central Nebraska there. So that is an update there. So that tornado watch in effect until 1 a.m. I'll get to that in just a moment. We do have another severe thunderstorm warning on the edge of our coverage area here down in the southern edge of Nebraska. Red Cloud, Blue Hill, Nebraska, Lawrence, in effect there, severe thunderstorm warning in effect until 11:45. Now this is a new warning. This is fresh off the bill here. This was just issued for this cell right down here on the Nebraska-Kansas border. Severe thunderstorm warning. Let me show you guys this information here. So again, we do have some severe weather ongoing here in Nebraska. So this severe thunderstorm warning, again, Red Cloud, Nebraska. Please take cover if you're in these areas. So the counties involved here, north central Smith County in north central Kansas, central Webster County in south central Nebraska, southeastern Franklin County in Nebraska, northwestern Nuckolls County in Nebraska. Till 11:45, the storm is moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. Hazards, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and $half-sized hail. So some big hail associated with this storm. Severe thunderstorm will be near Innavale around 11:05, Red Cloud at around 11:10, Coles at around 11:20. And other locations in the path include Rosemont and Lawrence. It says for your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. And again, that tornado watch that remains in effect until 1 a.m. there for Nebraska. Now, there's also, I do want to mention there is some flash flood warnings as well. And we also have a severe thunderstorm watch as well. So I'm having a hard time loading the watches on this graphic. So I'm going to have to switch over to our other product that we use, Radar Omega. This one is for some reason not showing the lightning or the weather watches. So I'm going to switch gears here. Bear with me here 1 second as I will load that here. But again, we do have severe weather tonight. We've also, before I switch gears here, I actually need to show you guys this. We actually have had some really bad weather down in Kansas tonight. If you have any folks down in Kansas, specifically on this storm here west of Wichita, there's been a tornado emergency earlier. Greensburg, Kansas had a tornado emergency earlier this evening, probably about an hour ago. 45 minutes ago, there was a tornado emergency down in Greensburg, Kansas. So if you got any folks down in the Greensburg, Kansas area, or just a little bit east of there, please give them a warning, let them know, and also if they already knew about it, reach out to them and make sure they're okay, make sure that they were, just ask them if they're all right, and if just check in on them. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. Um, so this big supercell here down in Kansas, this is the tornado maker. This thing has produced a large, violent wedge tornado, and it's still a confirmed tornado. So I thought I'd mention that. If you got any folks down in between Wichita and Greensburg, Kansas, down near the Byers area, Preston, Luca areas there in Nebraska, big time supercell thunderstorm there. Also some very large hail, 2 inches in diameter there on that storm. And again, confirmed tornado even right now. Moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. So heading in the general direction of Wichita, but I think it's still quite a ways west of Wichita. But if you got any folks down there, be sure to let them know about that. Give them a heads up. Check in on them. Make sure they're all right. For our neck of the woods, Nebraska is our coverage area, and again, the 2 severe thunderstorm warnings that are in effect. Now, let me try to switch gears here. Try to get radar Omega going here. So, again, bear with me here. I'm trying to load up our other machine here, our other graphics here. Show you guys a little bit better picture. And I'll see if I can find it here. Let's try this. Let's see. Let me. We've had a lot of tornado warnings down south tonight. Kansas, Texas. Trying to pull up the tornado watch for you guys. For some reason my graphics isn't. Alright. Alright, so let me pull it up here. Alright, so here we go. Tornado watch in effect here. So until 1 a.m., a couple of strong tornadoes possible. Scattered hail up to tennis ball sized hail possible, and then scattered winds up to 70 miles per hour possible here. So that is your tornado watch, and so a couple hours left on that. So that is your tornado watch for Nebraska there. And again, those 2 severe thunderstorm warnings in Nebraska. And then the severe thunderstorm watch down in Nebraska. So there's your severe thunderstorm watch that is in effect there. Grand Island included in that, Hastings, Aurora, York. Otherwise, that tornado watch continues Broken Bow, Kearney, McCook, North Platte, Lexington. So the severe thunderstorm watch is in effect here until midnight tonight here in Nebraska. The counties, York, Adams, Hall, Thayer, Clay, Hamilton, Fillmore, and Nuckolls there. And so that is your Nebraska counties for that severe thunderstorm watch. And again, counties in Nebraska: Buffalo, Franklin, Gosper, Hitchcock, Phelps, Custer, Frontier, Harlan, Kearney, Red Willow, Dawson, Furnace, Hayes, Lincoln, and Webster counties in Nebraska. So that is your watches for Nebraska. Now let me show you guys the latest model run, and I want to show you guys what it's showing, what is expected here over the next several hours. Let me pull that up here, and we'll see what Sioux Falls area can expect here. Alright, so play this out for you guys. So this is about now. Again, that's severe weather down in Nebraska, and storms out west, and everything's going to continue to push northeast towards the Sioux Falls area. So Sioux Falls area, expect some rain tonight, and overnight across South Dakota, Nebraska, and then into Iowa, and eventually Minnesota as well. And then that line of severe weather, as you can see there, south central South Dakota, north central Nebraska there overnight. That eventually hits Sioux Falls, and then another round by tomorrow morning looks possible there across eastern South Dakota. So Aberdeen down to Mitchell, down to Yankton. Another line there of thunderstorms possible. And tomorrow, looks like there might be a break tomorrow for the Sioux Falls area tomorrow afternoon. But more thunderstorms developing there across southeastern South Dakota, northeast Nebraska there. So some more thunderstorm activity. Now these could also be severe. Any storms that pop up tomorrow has the potential to be severe. I will show you guys the latest severe weather risk in just a moment. Yeah, these thunderstorms that develop in eastern Nebraska into southeastern South Dakota and Iowa, they could any one of them could be severe, and hitting the Sioux Falls area there tomorrow evening, and then also into Iowa, thunderstorm activity there. So some more severe weather possible tomorrow night. Looks like for southeastern South Dakota, eastern Nebraska, and then Iowa. And then more rain tomorrow night into Tuesday. So for your day on Tuesday, as you can see there, more rain. And if we look at the European model, stretching it out here to Tuesday, there's that rain again across our area. And then by the time we get towards Wednesday, things will finally start to clear out. There still will be some rain hanging around on Wednesday, but it's not going to be as widespread as it is tomorrow and Tuesday. So really, we're going to have 2 full days of rain in our area, good soaking, which is good. We need it. We do need the rain. We don't need the thunderstorms or severe weather. I know some of you guys like the thunderstorms, but we don't need hail, we don't need tornadic activity, and we don't need strong winds. But unfortunately, that is on the table here over the next 24 to 36 hours. Now, let me show you guys the severe weather outlook here. We're going to turn the radar off for a moment. By the way, the only severe thunderstorm warning we have now is down in that south central, far southern part of Nebraska there. So that severe thunderstorm warning up near Broken Bow has expired. So this is today and tonight severe weather risk. There was a moderate risk today down in Kansas and Oklahoma. And right smack dab in the middle of that moderate risk, that's that big time supercell that produced that massive tornado. So the Storm Prediction Center once again was right on the money today with that activity. And then the enhanced risk that continues for Nebraska, North Platte, McCook, Blue Hill, Sumner, all in this enhanced risk of severe weather. That's our greatest risk for severe weather in Nebraska. And then the slight risk in yellow expands farther east into Omaha, Grand Island, Lincoln. And then the marginal risk, that does go even farther north and east. This does include Sioux City, Yankton, southeastern South Dakota, just a little bit south of Sioux Falls. But we're looking at some severe weather possible, again with that line that makes its way northeast towards us. Valentine, Wagner, Yankton, Vermilion, Beresford areas, Platte, all included in that severe weather risk. Tornado risk, again, mainly down south, southern portions of Nebraska, McCook. And the hail probability, as you can see there, across Nebraska. And then the wind outlook in Nebraska. Now, we get towards tomorrow. Let's take a look at tomorrow, and as you can see, the map changes a little bit. The worst of it still down in Kansas and expands into Missouri, Arkansas, Oklahoma, and Texas. That's your greatest risk for severe weather tomorrow. And then the far southeastern corner of Nebraska. But the areas in yellow surrounding that area into eastern Nebraska, Grand Island, Norfolk, Omaha, Lincoln, Sioux City, Des Moines, and into southwestern Iowa. And it goes as far north as Elk Point, South Dakota, for that slight risk. So it barely stretches into Union County a little bit there. Otherwise, the green is the marginal risk, level 1 out of 5. For southeastern South Dakota, Sioux Falls is included in this. They have it outlined here in green. Southeastern South Dakota, southwest Minnesota, into Iowa and Nebraska. Now the tornado risk for tomorrow, it is there. We do have that 2% tornado risk in Sioux Falls, which again, that day we had the 3 EF2 tornadoes in Sioux Falls, there was also a 2% tornado risk. So we always like to mention that, because just because it's the 2% doesn't mean it is, it doesn't mean it's not going to happen. It's still, unfortunately, a risk that is still there, and it can happen. Sioux City is in the 5% tornado risk, so a little bit heightened risk there for the Sioux City area. So that is still very much in our area. And then Omaha in the middle of that 5% tornado risk. And then Des Moines included as well, Grand Island, Lincoln. Then the 10% down in southeastern corner of Nebraska there. That's our greatest risk for tornadic activity. And yeah, so we're going to keep a very close eye on things tomorrow too, because tomorrow looks to be a little bit better chance for severe weather for our area. Anywhere in that green and brown and yellow areas, and if you're anywhere in those areas, you got to be paying attention to the weather tomorrow, because there's possible severe weather. And here's your hail risk for tomorrow. 15% in yellow there, Sioux City, Des Moines, Omaha, Grand Island, and then 30% down farther to the south, and that 5% there for the Sioux Falls area for hail. And then the wind probability, a little bit south of Sioux Falls, 5% down there, and Yankton, Sioux City, O'Neill, and then farther to the south there with that wind risk. But again, watching severe weather possible tomorrow. It looks like it could be an active day around us tomorrow. So we'll be here, as always, to bring you guys the latest weather information, and then after that, after tomorrow, things will clear out, and not seeing any severe weather after tomorrow. So I do want to go back to the radar picture, because we do have a new severe thunderstorm warning that we need to get to. This one is in between North Platte and Grand Island. It is a little bit west of Kearney, Nebraska. Miller, Lexington, Overton, Elm Creek, Sumner areas there. Severe thunderstorm warning there in effect. And it also does say tornado is possible on this storm. I do want to mention that. And moving east at 35 miles per hour. Let me read off what the counties are here and some of the other information to this warning box. This warning itself is in the tornado watch area. So it says severe thunderstorm warning for western Buffalo County in Nebraska and eastern Dawson County in Nebraska, in effect until 11:45. Storm near Eddyville, moving east at 35. 60-mile-per-hour winds and penny-sized hail are the hazards there, and then tornado possible on this storm as well. So it does say remain alert for possible tornado. Tornadoes can develop quickly. If you spot a tornado, go into the basement or small central room in a sturdy structure. Move into an interior room on the lowest floor. So again, tornado possible on this storm. So I did want to mention that anywhere near the Sumner, Nebraska area, if you got any folks down in that area, please let them know. Make sure they are aware of that. So that is the latest that we have here from T-Storm Chasers. They also, I do want to mention, they did extend the tornado warning box here down in Kansas. Now includes Sylvia, Turin, Langdon, Arlington areas there down in Kansas. Still confirmed tornado, still. Moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. That tornado warning in effect until midnight tonight. So if you have any folks down west of Wichita, Kansas, down in that area, central Kansas, be sure to let them know that there's a very, very powerful supercell thunderstorm with a tornado on it still. That thing has been on the ground for hours now. So that is the latest here from T-Storm Chasers. Again, this band of thunderstorms continuing to move in a northeasterly direction eventually will be impacting the Sioux Falls area tonight into tomorrow, with more severe weather chances again tomorrow. So that is the latest that we have here, latest information. We'll continue to update you guys as always. Thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight and watching, and be sure to check out our latest videos as we get them. So that is the latest here. You guys all have a great night and stay safe.